Hi, I'm Brandon O'Doy, and welcome to the FootballHotbed.com Florida High School Football Report. Year number 12. We're so excited to bring you the very best in the great state of Florida of high school football. But first, we will get right to the highlights. How you feel? How you feel?
Miami Norland traveling north to Polk County to take on the Dreadnoughts, and this thing got ugly right from the start. That's Rick Pinnock taking it back 100 yards for Lakeland. I now pronounce you very fast. Touchdown Dreadnoughts. But on the ensuing possession, Miami Norland would get things back together. Their junior quarterback, Enio Yapor, better known as EJ, he throws a slant pass there to Jaqueen Reed. This game is knotted up together, and this would go back and forth between these two junior quarterbacks. That's Xander Smith of Lakeland hitting Mr. Jamar Taylor Jr. for the touchdown. They go back and forth all night long. But in the end, the key to this was Enio Yapor. This was the Enio Yapor show. That's Jade Card for a touchdown reception there. And Enio would not be given this game. He had to earn it. Zach Smith hooking up with Pinnock there for the corner. But it was too much Yapor because he finished this game 20 for 26, 489 passing yards, 5 TDs. Watch this amazing sidearm throw right there. And he hits Ivy Akins for another touchdown. Smith would respond, and they go back and forth all night long. But this was about Yapor. And these two teams are going to be some of the top in the country. He takes it in for himself. That's his 5th touchdown of the day. He had 1 interception. But Lakeland loses 48-34 to Norland, who steals the win. All right, let's get things started. West Boca on the road against John I. Leonard, and this was a pretty difficult game for Leonard. Right off the bat, as you see, they muffed the opening kickoff, and they would get things started offensively, West Boca would, with Elijah Gonzalez. Elijah Gonzalez, 45 yards to the house on the road against John I. And this was a game that was complete domination, largely due to the defensive effort of West Boca, led by Aaron Ford and Xavier Reed. Watch Reed get in there, and then on the next play, just rallying to the football against this John I. wing T offense. And this game was just capped off by the excellent performance of Javen Mallory. This young man at the running back position, if you're not recruiting him, you need to be number 3 in your play roster, and you see him get in for a touchdown there. West Boca would roll 63-0. Let's head to Tropical Park. Booker T. Washington taking on Miami Killian. That's Claudell Sherman, the quarterback, getting into the end zone. He puts Booker T. up 14-7 in this contest. But Killian would not go away. This is a young Killian team, and head coach Bishop is trying to get them back to prominence, but it ain't going to work like that. Jay Sean Smith says, no, thank you, but there is some hope. Sherman here gets the interception. Killian trying to act nice, still down 14-7, but Booker T just had too much. Claudell Sherman, watch here as he literally shakes the entire team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders. The hurdle almost scores early candidate for Player of the Year. Booker T would run away with this one down at Tropical Park. 31-7 over Killian. Milton from Georgia, Fulton County takes on Western in Davie. Broward National Showcase. Luke Nickel, first quarter. Duquesne commit connects for a touchdown. Ensuing possession, Davie Belfort committed to Virginia Tech. Look at this young man, Kobe Howard. Remember this name. Watch him dive for the pylon. He comes up just short, but Belfort had the game that he needed to have to propel his team to an excellent performance. Nickel back to Ryan G. 4-star tight end. If you're not recruiting him, you better. But Davie Belfort, he was the key in this game. It was the decision making. Right here, hands the ball off on the dive. touchdown. Western up 14-7. Nickel not giving up. Hits C.J. Wiley for the deep pass. They get a field goal to bring the score to 14-10, but Western would ice it. Belfort hits his tight end right here. He had poise. This was a third down play. He had poise all night. That was the difference in the game. Western ices it. They get the victory in the Broward Showcase, 14-10 over visiting Milton.
This is a matchup between two juggernaut teams from the south of Miami. Let me tell you, Homestead has great credentials. Last year, falling just short of a state championship in 3M to St. Thomas Aquinas. And this Palmetto team looking to get back to their state championship aspiration ways as they prepare to be an opponent to Miami Killian. Who will win the Battle of the South? Tune in. Keep it locked. It's the Florida High School Football Report. We'll be back right after these highlights. All right, big juggernaut game down south Harrisfield. Homestead coming out of the smoke. Man, the Stead is back again, hosting Palmetto. All of the talent, it finally leads to one thing. Hey, Joshua Townsend goes deep for Homestead, looking for Cortez Mills, but interception. Wow, none other than number 25, Corey Pruitt. Will he? Can he? No! Wow, look at Thompson with that hit. He absolutely demolished him, but not before he gets the interception on the ensuing drive. Palmetto punches it in. The quarterback himself, number 2, Ja'Cory Brownie, the Nebraska commit, touchdown, Palmetto, and they go up 7-0. But here comes Homestead, and they get back. Bomb up to Cortez Mills. Oh my goodness. That has to be an early entry for play of the year, but the extra point is no good. This game goes to half, 7-6, Palmetto. Man, Palmetto down at half, but what do? They change quarterbacks. Enter number 7, Lucas Gonega, and wow, he gets into the end zone. Connection with number 10, Phaedra Andrus, score 13-12. They're gonna go for 2 here. The rollout play, watch the receiver, go in motion, come back. Oh, missed him. It's still a 1-point game. Here comes Homestead. Mr. Isaiah Brown, Mr. Joshua Townsend. They are using every weapon at their disposal, trying to get back to the game. Then hold up. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Chaos on the field, the stands, everybody is on the ground. An emergency. Officials are trying to figure out what's going on, but back to the action. 2 minutes remaining. 4th down play, nothing. Palmetto escapes 13-12 over Homestead. We talked to the head coach, Coach Mike Manasco.
Our defense has been a backbone, and I think penalties was the problem, but defense has been a backbone for us, and getting the pressure we were able to get, because Josh is one of the best multiple quarterbacks we've ever played against, and I just feel like defense we were able to do a couple things zone-wise and man-wise to kind of keep them off balance, but the kids played hard, man. I was worried about them because this was a toughness game, right?
Yeah.
Who could last the longest, right? Who wasn't going to cramp up? Who was going to, because early on when you get 2 heavyweights like this fighting, that's what happens. And I'm just proud of our guys.
It was a hot, muggy night. Had a disturbance with 2 minutes left to go in this one. You guys stayed focused and got the win. It's a big win for down south control, and that's what you now have, Coach. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Great to see you. Thank you.
And that's all for the Florida High School Football Report. First episode of the season. It's been a blast. We want to thank our executive producer, Chris Fode, and all of our media team. Signing off from Harrisfield in Homestead. It's a Hotbed world.